Great Monday morning, you all. How are you all doing? Happy Monday. This is your girl, Shan. Like I say every week, I hope and pray that you all have an amazing start to your day. I hope you have a positive mindset, you are in a positive mood, and that you are ready to conquer this week, even though it starts on Sunday. But anywho, so I want to go ahead and get into the church announcements. Listen, y'all, listen. For those of you all who have been with Marriage Mondays with the Kings in radio when we started 6.5 years ago, all of our shows have been amazing. But I think I'm going to go out on the limb to say I have a gut feeling that tonight's show, oh my God, is going to be like none other, because of what I'm going to talk about kind of sort of on this morning. But we have our special guests for tonight, LaTroy and Christina Brown. Listen, they are married, the number 4 real, married for real. And they are based in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them or not. However, I would encourage you, go to their website, marriedforreal.com. Their YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitter, all the things, you know, all of it. Facebook, and like it, Married for Real. So we will be collaborating with them on tonight's topic as we finish out the series for the month of February on love is love and marriage. Okay, so that's what we're going to be speaking about on tonight, love and marriage, with LaTroy and Christina Brown, Married for Real. Now, that concludes our church announcements, but I actually wanted to kind of do something a little different. Y'all see this shirt that I got on? It says Generational Curse Breaker. What I'm going to purpose to do is try to take a picture or have someone take a picture of this shirt so you can really see the words. Let me see. Let's see if we can. It says Generational Curse Breaker, a person committed to building a legacy of breaking the cycle of emotional, mental, and financial poverty that previously plagued their lineage. Come on, somebody. I was in a business meeting with this young lady, right? And I seen her with the shirt on. And I was like, oh my God, where did you get that shirt? I need that shirt. And of course, I had to get it in purple. That's my favorite color. Anywho, and so this shirt comes from She's Got Tees, okay? Let me see if y'all can see that. She's Got Tees. And so went ahead, ordered this shirt. I'm so happy I ordered this shirt because I wear it proudly. There are so many of us, you know, our parents did the best that they could. We are not clowning or anything like that. But as the generations grow in our family, we would hope that individuals would desire to get better in emotional health, mental health, financial, and things of that. So that's why I love this shirt. Now, let me talk on this morning. Listen, y'all, I do not want to start off putting anybody in a negative mood, right? But y'all know me to keep it very transparent, and I'm going to keep it very real. Y'all just pray for your girl, okay? Y'all pray for me because I'm sick of this. That's what I titled this on this morning. And it always seemed like when it is 2 weeks that I'm off from doing marriage mornings with the Queen, that God just allows something to kind of resonate in my spirit. And so I'm going to share that with y'all. But like I said, I'm purposing not to be negative. It angers me. And I am one that, you know, tries to help educate people on how to be able to effectively communicate their anger. But what I'm going to speak about is community. Because you all know, you know, Marriage Mondays with the King's motto is helping to build stronger marriages, which lead to stronger families and stronger communities. God gave us that years ago as our motto. But it really bothers me to see how communities are not being community. Okay. And sometimes it's not the whole community. A lot of times it's 1 or 2 bad apples. And we know it to be that causes it to be this way. And I am going to share 2 situations, if God allows it to stay in the forefront of my mind, to where this thing really bothers me. So me and my husband try to work really hard to try to promote on our social media pages. Hey, go check out this restaurant. Hey, they got this event going on. And we encourage you all to do that. Use the power of your social medias to help spread the word of the amazing things that are going on in your community to build your community, right? So a lot of us, or some of us, may have grown up in the village mentality, as we call it, which is where everybody in your community simply looked out for each other. No one was trying to take advantage of each other, trying to steal from each other and all that kind of stuff like that. I grew up like that. My husband grew up like that. My community back home in Spencer, Oklahoma, I've seen it where my community back home that I grew up in the city of Spencer, they are using the power of social media and have used the power of social media. Just the community is pouring in. For example, they are coming out of their pockets. And it's not like it's a wealthy community and asking alum to sow money into the school just so the school that we have that's under a big public school system, but our area, because it's predominantly brown people, do not get the funding as some other schools do. Y'all get my grip on that. However, come together just to purchase textbooks and things like that the school district should be purchasing. So the community comes together. They try to do fundraisers and different things like that, just so the children there would have the opportunity to be afforded the same education as others, just because it's a mid to low income area. You see what I'm saying? My husband, same thing. Go back home to this day. There are people that their freezers are full. Their refrigerators are full with food. And you know what they'll do? They'll prepare and go bless somebody else. They'll bless the elderly and different things like that. What happened to community? Now, let me talk about the community where I'm from, okay? Me and Kenya did a show at the end of last year. I want to say it was like September or October. I think the end of September. And it was getting back to your community. And we shared an example of Chu Smith, who is, he used to be with the Harlem Globetrotters, and he also used to play in the NBA, and how he's pouring back into the city of Baltimore. We also spoke about the Mid-Texas Corvette Club. And this is predominantly a group of men who use their beautiful Corvettes to raise money for different charities and organizations in the community, right? Y'all follow me with this. And I'm going to get to my point here in a minute. I'm just trying to allow myself to maintain calm, because I can't stand when people try to take advantage of other people. What have we come to as a world? That is not of God, okay? So anywho, speaking about community, we are in Bell County, Texas, and Bell County spreads ways. For those of you who are military, Fort Hood, there are beautiful people in this community. So let me start off by saying that there are individuals who I physically watch, and myself and my husband have participated to be blessings to others in our community. Because everybody, oh, don't go to this place. Oh, go. I can't stand when people say that. People tell you where not to go, and it may be their community, but they not doing nothing to help build their community, okay? But I am going to talk about a couple of incidences. So I attended an event, and me and my husband try to attend events from time to time. And oh Lord, my leg is shaking because I'm trying to stay calm. But I attended an event in a community, and two of the most divisive people in our community, it's more, but two of the most divisive people in our community was present at that event. Now, I don't think that the individuals who was throwing the event is aware of anything that I'm about to say. And of course, I'm not going to call anybody out, but this is a warning to those who are in the community and you desire to do better, to business owners, church members and things like that, people, church organizations, or any organization for that matter. Be careful who you connect yourself to. That's what I'm going to say. Last year, December, God gave Kenya and I the word collaboration for 2023. So what we're supposed to be doing is collaborating with people in 2023. And that's what we have been doing. And so reaching out. But that's an amazing thing to do. For those of you who are in business, for those of you who like to support your local business and get out in the community, or, be a part of committees or whatever the thing may be. What I would encourage is that the character of the people that you're connecting with. That's what God put on myself and my husband's heart. And the way that God did it is reminding me of the late great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And if you've ever heard his I Have a Dream speech, one of the things that he said is, paraphrasing, that he desired not for his children to be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And what I take a lot from that speech, but the content of your character. Your character means everything. You see what I'm saying? Me and Kenya does not connect with everybody. We don't. And the thing is, because we are so community, a lot of people have conversations with us, not that they out here gossiping or snitching or whatever, but they're sharing with us their personal experiences with certain individuals in our community, thinking that we're already aware. And 75% of the time, we're not, right? So I'm gonna give this example. An individual gets up at this event, and I'm guessing that the individual realizes that most of the people that are in that event are godly people. The individual proceeds to talk about, different things, whatever the case may be in the community, whatever. I'm trying not to be too, because there was a lot of people at this event, and I don't want people like, no, that's not the whole point of this. But the individual gets up and speaks and even start using God's name as to why they are where they are. While this individual is speaking, there are other individuals, and in my spirit, I was like, something about this don't seem right. I'm not trying, not trying to judge, but something just felt off by what was being said. And while I'm sitting there thinking this, individuals around me must have felt the same way. And so something was kind of past me, if you will, that verified pretty much that what this individual said was not right. Then I'm looking at another individual, like I said, it was a couple that they out for self. They're not out for community. They're not out. They speak a good game. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. I'm not just pinpointing community, because guess what? This happens at work. This happened in organizations. This happened in church buildings. This happens in communities where people will speak a good game, but their actions is garbage. Let me say that. The content of their character is garbage, because what they do is they connect and they use people to try to better themselves. And even though it may look like they're in their winning season, the devil, the devil can make things look as great as God. But see, we have to be wise as individuals, especially children of the Most High God, to say, women, we had that female intuition. They say, well, things ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Or when you get around somebody, you're like, I can't put my finger on it, but something ain't quite right. Trust your gut. That's what I'm going to say. So it made me mad. And why I'm hot is because the person not only set up her lying, but you use God on top of that. You know what I'm saying? To further push your own agenda for self. Now, I kind of shared with y'all a while back, but I'm going to say this again. There was a time when I was in direct sales, and I'm going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it honest with y'all, right? That's why I say y'all pray for me. But there was a time I was in direct sales in business. And my husband, being the supporter that he is, just like I supported him when he was in the military and school and all the things he supported me as his wife, was out there supporting me. So he was out there, having conversations with people in the community, whatever the case may be. And this right here, what I'm about to say, is not racial. However, he had a conversation with this lady that he was in school with at the time. This is when he was in college, obtaining his bachelor's degree. He had a conversation with the lady, and he simply asked her a question, which was related to the business that I was connected to at that time. And the lady blows up and goes off on him. You see what I'm saying? And she was a Caucasian lady, real sweet lady. You know what I'm saying? But she was triggered by something, and we didn't know that. And she blows up on my husband. So as my husband's having a conversation with me, he was on his break from school and, just checking in, make sure we was good and everything like that. He proceeds to tell me this story. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Shan is the type I can go from 0 to 100 real quick. But God is good. God is the keeper. I'm going to say that. But y'all know I don't play about my husband and my kids, right? So as he's telling me the story, I'm like, hold up, pause on that. Where do I need to be right now? Because my husband's not going to put his hands on a female. He was raised not to do that. So he not going to do that. She coming out popping off at him and cussing him smooth out. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm like, bro, where I need to be and what I need to bring. Some of y'all in Texas, y'all know what I'm saying and can read between the lines. Where I need to be, just send me the address. Let's cut this conversation off because I'm en route. Or whatever. He was like, hold on, baby. Hold on. He was like, hold on. Because he knew I was hotter than fish grease. What he was telling me ran me hot. And so he was like, no, this is a nice lady, but this is why she said this and this what happened. So for those of y'all who are desiring to get into direct sales, make sure that you partner with somebody who has a good spirit. Ask around is what I'm trying to tell you to do. So he says, what happened with this lady is that she was excited to partner in this business with this individual. And she didn't have the money. And the lady was like, hey, you know, our company has a credit card. So why don't you go ahead, put the amount on the credit card, and then when you start making money, you pay it back. Well, I guess in the lady's excitement, she charged up $10,000 worth of company product on this credit card. She had a $10,000 limit. She maxed it out. This is what this individual told her to do. She was trusting this individual. So 2-3 days later, UPS shows up. They drop off all the product, whatever the case may be. And she goes to call the person that she partnered in business with. And the person don't answer the phone. So the lady kept calling her. A week then went by, some time went by, whatever the case may be, and the person is not answering the phone. Why? Because the person made the commission off of the purchase that she did of the product that she purchased, this lady that my husband was talking to on a credit card in her name. So basically the person burnt her and went ahead and moved on, right? So when my husband came up talking to her about this particular company, and we had no clue what was going on, that's why the lady snapped. But she later came back and apologized. And my husband said, I'm sorry. And she explained, this is what happened. But when you said what you said, you know, she just went off. She said, I'm not usually that type of person. But the person got over on me. Listen, it makes me mad because myself and my husband, we want that village mentality to come back to Bell County where we are. We want the village mentality here. But the thing is, there are vultures out there that are only for themselves. We've already been through a season of cutting everybody off. You don't have to cut everybody off. What I've been doing is praying and saying, God, who you desire for us to connect with, let it be so, Lord God. Anybody that is not beneficial in the works that you're having for me and my husband to do, to be a blessing to others, God, keep those people at bay. Anybody that's of self, anybody that's trying to use or whatever, we will not work with you. We will not. Because what we do is we do a Matthew 6:33. We're praying, we're seeking God, and we're asking God for confirmation. God, is this person or these individuals who you want us to work with? Anybody we deal with, we purpose that they are of good character as well. Okay? And so I say that, all this to say, y'all be careful who you partner with. If you are in business, me and my husband have been in business together since 2015 together. We've had businesses. We have 2 businesses now. And then before that, I was in business. You know what I'm saying? Company, whatever the case may be, because I just wanted to learn business. I love everything about business, right? But be careful who you connect yourself with. Because let me tell you what happens. And this is for churches. This is for the job, the type of job that you agree to do. This is for just individuals, your clique, your circle that you hang around with. That's why me and my husband don't have a clique. We don't. Baby, the only clique we clicking with is each other. You know what I'm saying? But there are some amazing people, but they're not right. A lot of them are not right here. You know what I'm saying? Amazing, positive, uplifting people that like to sow into us like we like to sow into them. So y'all, please be careful. Please be careful. It's hard, and that's what makes me mad is the fact that me and my husband really try to have positivity that we interject out into the community. But there are so many leeches and so many people that they make it look good, but they only out for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So please be careful when it comes to that. And I encourage you all, yet again, if there's something going on in your community, a lot of people are not finding out until after the actual event, no matter how hard a person tries to promote the event. It takes all of us as a community working together to promote these events and to help get the word out. Social media is cool. It is, but word of mouth is better. So let's get back to word of mouth. Hey, did you hear this is coming up in a month, or this is coming up in 2 weeks? Get your tickets there, especially if it's somebody of good character. Don't sit back and wait for somebody to struggle and fall because it's not you doing the event. You see what I'm saying? Before you said a prayer, oh, I knew it wasn't going to be successful. But what did you do to help make it be successful? See, I don't like those type of people. And those are the type of people that I'm praying that God keeps smooth away. People make it look so good. But how many people? I want to work with people that are willing to sow into other people, you know, and not just to receive, but sow into other people that they may be a blessing, that partner with other people, that stand up with other people that they may be a blessing, and then people will turn around and reciprocate and do the same thing for you. One thing I know about me and my husband, we're not everybody's cup of tea, but it's all good. We're not trying to be. But when we ask a favor, because we never ask favors of people, but when we say, hey, listen, can you do this on our name? Can you do this on our word? So I'm going to leave y'all with this. Is your name, when it goes out into your community, of good character? Are you a person of good character? I know the King's name, we work hard. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that it continue to be so. People like, wait a minute. You see my Kenyan Ginger? Oh, yeah, them good people right there. Can people say the same thing about you? So y'all join us tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Kingdom Revelation Gospel Network, which is KRGN 98.5 FM The Rock, as we have special guests Latroy and Christina Brown all the way from the ATL, baby. And I'm not talking about Atlanta, Texas. I am talking about Atlanta, Georgia, okay? Atlanta, Georgia. They are married for real. Y'all go and check them out, right? So if y'all want to join us, remember, if you can go locally to KRGN, your FM dial 98.5 FM. Nationally, go to mykrgn.com. If you want to listen in and if you want to watch us, head on over to our YouTube channel, Marriage Mondays with the Kings. Hit that subscribe button. And then you will even see a preview for the show. It's like a premiere thing or something that YouTube do now, where it says notify me. Hit that. And then it will send you a notification when the show is on, okay? So y'all have a blessed week. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Be a blessing this week and not a curse. Know your girl Shan will be back with you next week with whatever it is that God places on my heart. So God bless you and blessings to you.